my perception of being on the surf tour
Oh, yes, I'd like to hear this.
in like your early 20s, I feel like it would just be parties.
It was a lot of partying.
What was that like?
It was sometimes soul-destroying. There was moments where I felt like I belonged and there was moments where I felt like I didn't. And the reason I say that is I belonged when I was losing and I didn't when I was winning. Because
Really?
women's surfing had a real scarcity mentality. We dragged each other down. We beat each other up. But when I was losing, I felt like I was back in with the cool kids again.
Can I ask what kind of things that you did? Like,
I played a lot of head games. I basically brought the competition out of the water.
Right.
And just attempted to get into their heads. And it's funny, we are what we judge. So I was always accusing them of trying to get into my head and unravel me. And it's exactly what I was doing to them. And I was playing those games all the time, sometimes consciously, sometimes subconsciously. But it was never my intention to hurt anyone. In fact, all I was really doing was hurting myself. So I was a bitch, but they were bitches too, right? It was just
The way it was.
the way it was at the time.
Wow.
And it was fierce and it was hard and we were fighting for very little. You know, our prize purse was $30,000 between 12 of us.
Gosh.
We just had a lot of scarcity mentality. We had an industry that didn't invest in us. We had a governing body that didn't really respect us and we had male counterparts that didn't want us. So it made it very hard for us to find that space of belonging.